I'm Sami Zaidan with a roundup of the day's top stories here in Al Jazeera. Well, the UN has held an emergency session to respond to Israel's raid on a Gaza-bound aid convoy in the Mediterranean Sea, which killed up to 19 people. There's been protests and widespread condemnation across the world. Protesters came out in force in the Egyptian capital, Cairo. They gathered outside the country's foreign ministry building, shouting slogans denouncing Israel and calling on the Egyptian government to expel the ambassador. These pictures show anger on the streets of Ramallah and the occupied West Bank. Palestinians across the political spectrum have condemned the deadly raid. They're urging international action against Israel. And these were the scenes in Jordan's capital, Amman. Thousands there have been calling for their government to cut diplomatic ties with Israel too. And thousands poured out onto the streets of London to protest against Israel's raid. They chanted "Free Palestine" as they marched through the city. Well, the loss of life on board the aid convoy has damaged relations between Israel and Turkey. A majority of those killed are believed to be Turks. The vessel which was attacked was a Turkish boat. Anti-Israeli rallies have been held in Turkey's main cities. Protesters tried to storm the Israeli consulate in Istanbul. The Turkish Prime Minister is calling Israel's raid an act of state terrorism, and he's recalled his ambassador. Turkey is calling for UN sanctions. Well, Al Jazeera's Nicole Johnson has this reaction from Gaza.
So we've had Hamas come out and say that they consider this to be a massacre, piracy at the sea. They're outraged. They've condemned the action. They have, of course, called on the international community and the United Nations to intervene, to investigate this, to look at exactly what happened on the flotilla.
Well, the Arab League Secretary General Amr Moussa told Al Jazeera that Israel acted illegally.
Because the Israeli government believes or feels that it is above the law and that the Security Council will never think of sanctions against it, or the International Court of Justice would bring it to order, they have disdain to the international system. Therefore, they can do whatever they want. But I don't think the international community would allow them to go down that road, which is against human rights, against humanity, against humanitarian assistance to people under siege, and against peace itself.
Well, Mark Regev, a spokesman for the Israeli government, insists the aid convoy was carrying weapons and that Israeli troops were attacked.
Our service people, when they boarded the ship, they were viciously attacked by the people on the ship with knives, with iron clubs, and with ammunition shot from weapons. Now, we will make all this public as the boats dock. We will have all the evidence. We've got our video as well.
And you can watch Al Jazeera online. Just head over to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and click on the video icon. That's it from me, Sami Zaidan. Thanks for watching.